All right. That's too funny. All right, here we go. So let's put our feet. I'm not going to be 4 fingers today for this one. I'm going to be a little bit wider than that, but you do whatever feels good to you. So let's just kind of round into the room for a moment, kind of find your feet. And let's just pause for a second. Feel the feet on the ground. And let's just roll a little, rock a little forward, rock back. We're just going to do a little bit of foot warming up here and really get a sense of those proprioceptors on the bottoms of our feet. Let's wake them up. So you're just going to roll forward, roll back. Good. Let the rest of the body just kind of go with you, but we want to warm those feet up in the lower legs, which is so good. Now, when you come forward and back, then just kind of pause, and you might want to look down and notice if your feet have changed their angles. I say that because I know, especially my left one, I just automatically, I have some pretty severe ducky feet. So when I do this, if I'm not thinking, to me, they feel totally great forward and I'm like, I'm good. And then I look down and my left one typically is out a little bit. So just notice that. And good. Now let's just go to side and side. So connect again to your feet. You want to be on the outside of the one foot, on the inside of the other. And switch. Just notice as you do this, feel how when you're working the feet, the ankles then work along with it, which also will have your knees adjust. And then do you feel that anywhere else in the body? And now let's just stop for a minute. Kind of ground in it again. Feel all your feet. Lift your toes. Now watch this. Put them down one toe at a time, starting with the pinky. Can you connect to that? So it's pinky, the next one, the middle, the second toe, and the big toe. And then lift them one more time and press down big toe, second toe, middle toe. Woo, that's challenging, isn't it? Trying to get your brain to connect to all those toes and do it separately. But again, what are we doing? We're just taking the brain down into the feet where we start. And now just do some nice big circles around. Let the whole body react to it, but really put your focus and attention down into the feet. So like we can do this and not think about it at all and just let the body move. But if you really put your focus and attention there, what are you feeling? And then go the other way. And isn't it interesting? So in today's T-Tapp and in the somatics class, we're going to really, I'm going to at least invite you to really pay attention and notice that where you put your focus makes such a difference in your experience and how you feel it. Most of us are just like, we're out of our bodies, right? We're just listening, cueing. But when you come in, you can really get an interesting experience with it. All right, good work. Shake those feet out a little bit and then just kind of put your feet back in again, wherever you're going to put them. If 4 fingers is good for you, great. Just don't have them too wide. And notice whether, so here's like my pelvis, here are my thigh bones. I want to just kind of look down to the like the middle of my knee, middle of ankle, about the second toe, and just see if that's where you're at and how that feels to you. Again, lift all your toes, feel the ball joints, feel your full foot, and then drop. So we're going to start from that look, that kind of grounded place, then bend your knees. Good. Just feel as you bend your knees. Can you feel like the front of your foot, the ankles, and the shins engage? So you feel the front shin engage and the calves. Then take the tailbone, curl it down to the ground. And as you do that, what else kind of moves around with it? Then you can even put your hands either on the rib cage or up here, whatever works for you. Lift your rib cage. Drop your hands then. Notice, have you just leaned back or did you really lift the rib cage? Nice work. Shift back into your heels. Notice how the rest of the body engages. What happens? Typically, your tail will drop a little bit more. Lift the girls again. Tuck in your chin. Good. And now whatever's your favorite way to keep those thigh bones out. So I'm just going to kind of put my hands here. Externally rotate. Good. And just make sure you're not way on the sides of your foot. If you are, come back to neutral, lift the toes, press the ball joint under the big toe. That's going to stabilize that foot more for you. Then rotate and squeeze the glutes. Give me a thumbs up. Can you feel that? How that really will engage you here. Right now, you feel really locked in and separate. Thank you so much for the feedback. Tucking the chin a little bit, really lift from the top of the head. So you really feel like there's a string up there that's pulling you up from there and down, tailbone into the ground. So we should feel just really tall and empowered. Beautiful. From here, let us begin. So I'm just going to put my hands here low, and I'm going to go in and do primary back stretch like we did it on Thursday from the ladybug. Okay, so I'm going to push my hands down, lift even higher. Then I'm going to lift my fingers, pull my elbows back. And as you pull those elbows back, I want you to feel those lats. Feel the upper back contract. Feel the lats engage. And now untuck. Arch your tail. Use the hands to push down again. Continue to feel that squeeze at the top of the shoulders. I'm going to keep my toes lifted, pressing the ball joint. And now you just go down to where is your hamstring stretch. You want to feel a little stretch, but not too much. I'm going to take myself all the way down because I've already stretched, so I have pretty good flexibility. And then once you're here, wherever that is, look down at your feet. Lift your toes, press the ball, your big toe ball joint, rotate out those thigh bones, squeeze between your shoulder blades, tuck your chin just a little bit. I mean, just this is one heck of a stretch, isn't it? Now I'm going to go ahead and straighten my one leg, but I'm going to really lift the whole front of that foot. Woo, that's a stretch. And then drop that foot and bend equally both of them. Tabletop back, squeeze between your shoulder blades. Then go to the other side. You're lifting the whole front of the foot, especially the inside. Drop it and bend. I'll go a little faster, switch sides. So lift and bend and lift and bend. Good work. Now shift back so your knee and your ankle are in alignment. Thumbs inside, fingers outside. Let the elbows come to the front of your body. So the elbows are front. Push down into those legs, bend deeper, curl that tail, tuck your chin. Big capital C, pause. Release the legs, flip the palms so they're facing forward, and then pull those elbows back. So why pull them back? You want to engage the lats. So do you feel the top of your back engaged? Release, thumbs inside, fingers outside, pull up. Arch that tail, thumbs there, pull your knees out to the side, so do a little gentle push, arch the tail, lift your chin, lift, open the mouth, and then pull the chin up. So you get a good stretch on that thyroid, so good. Then look down, shift back, we'll do it faster. Here we go. Push down, curl, release, flip, pull back. Hands back on those knees and pull up and arch. Open the mouth and close it. Shift back one last time. We're going to dive. Bend, curl. Good work. Release, flip, pull back. Now you're going to bring those arms straight out in front of you, palms to the ceiling. You're looking down. Take those thumbs, roll to the outside even more. So now you're really feeling those lats. Then go ahead, hook your thumbs, stretch out even more, try to pull the thumbs apart. Good work, release. And one thumb inside, fingers outside, pull up, and give me a nice arch again. From here, beautiful, holding on, allow yourself to just hang on down, relax the head. Now, let's today put our hands behind the knees again. Pull your elbows in close to the body. And since you're holding on tight to the back of the knees, use that for leverage, pull the shoulders away from the ears. So again, are you feeling those lats a little bit? Just do a gentle head lift, let it drop, keep pulling up, don't release, lift and drop. Now, keep holding on behind those knees as we curl all the way up. Now, you can let your thumbs go away from those knees, pull them out to the side, do a tug. So you stretch across the shoulders, release with jazz. Now pause there. Reach out in front, do a little squat. Pull those arms in a wide V, and then use your shoulders to pull them back, pinky to the side, pause. Let yourself drop down as far as you're ready to drop, shake the head out, and then use your shoulders to roll yourself all the way on up. Hello, just a little bit of variation here. Good work. Stretch those fingers, tuck your chin, thumbs back, little bend in those elbows, and give me a nice shoulder roll. So really think, hunch the shoulders, then take the shoulders back, slide the shoulder blades down, and then curl up in the front again for a nice pec stretch. So really get a nice, complete, slow circle there, then go the other way. Squeeze between the shoulder blades, bring them forward and down, thumbs roll back. Woo, good work. Let's just shake that out. You can kick it because that was a lot of standing there. Nice work. Let's go into some arm pumps. Always got to do those anyway. Putting the feet back in. Notice how your feet are feeling. You can lift the toes, press the ball joint, bend the knees, tailbone, stretch it up. I like to use my hands here. Shoulders. Let's just do this one. Hunch. Then take the shoulders back. Keep those girls up, but gently slide the blades down. Don't jam them down because you'll feel it. You'll get too tense in your neck. You're just sliding them down. Thigh bones are out. Intertwine those hands. Roll the shoulders back even more and get into your best arm pump position. And are you ready? Let's lift touch. Lift touch. Two touch. Shift into your heels. I say that because I noticed I was going forward. I'm going to lift my toes, press my ball joint, externally rotate my thighs. Tailbone is dropped. Woo, just keep lifting and touching. Good work. Push in, lift even higher. Inhale to roll up that chin. And let that head roll to one side. Good. And Renee, drop that shoulder. You don't need it to do this. Now I'm going to right here squeeze between my shoulder blades again, meaning the elbows are going to come up. And then I'm going to take this opposite shoulder and really just slightly chuck it down. You can even lift the chin, get a good stretch there. And then let that head come straight down. Try not to sway the body. When you sway the body, you take away the stretch from the neck, right? You're just, if we do this, the neck doesn't do it. It's so you want to really stabilize. Again, shoulders down, squeeze, shift into your heels, checking all the points because the body will keep shifting out of this. How many of you have straightened your legs, rebend, thigh bones? We're going to go right on over. Ready? Drop and over to the other side. Press those girls up and down and over to the other side. Stretch it so nice. And then drop it. Tuck that chin back. Lift from the top of the head. How about 4 more lift touches? Can you? Drop it down. Here we go. Lift. 2, 3, 4. So good. Shake it out. Woo! Shake out your hands. Shake out the legs. It's good to shake those hands all the way down. Let's just move on from here, shall we? We were going to do some other things, and I don't want to take too much more time with that. We're going to go right into some lunges. So side lunge. So the first foot is straight, instep to heel, do a nice step out, then check to make sure it's the middle of that heel to the middle of the instep. And that way you'll have a good alignment there. Knee is over the ankle, not too far forward and not too far back. So get it a bend right there. And then put your hands right there at those hip bones. And are they angled or are they straight ahead? Get them straight. So the shoulders and the hip bones are straight. Good work. Now I want you to take this straightened leg, do a slight bend. Yes, a slight bend. Tail down. Good. And with your hands now think. Thigh bones, roll them back. And as you're pressing the thigh bones back, take the straightened one then and straighten it a little bit to wherever you can. Let's push those hands in with the thumbs there. Lift the girls. Good. Then take the bent leg arm across to here if you can. If that's uncomfortable, go to here, just so you can keep those shoulders and hips there. And let's start to move. We're going to take it down, tuck under. and come up. So you're really thinking about turning out there. Good. Keep a slight bend up here. Don't lock it straight and take it down again. Good. So, hey, Angie, right now you're leaning into this leg. Take those shoulders forward more and the hip forward so you get that big turnout at the hip. Beautiful. Nice adjustment. And keep all the way up. Tighten at the top. Take it back down. Good. Tucking under, ribs are up. Rhonda, I love that you're shifting your torso away from that knee. Beautiful work. And that's what you want to do if you feel this in that knee at all. So once again, tuck, turn out, ribs are up, straighten, 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 squeeze it at the top if you can. Let's just do one more. You ready? Keep that shoulder forward, take it down, tuck, good, and all the way up at the top, do a little squeeze, and then bend that front knee right over the ankle. Nice work. Take both hands and your weight right to that front leg so that you can take that knee to the little toe, really shift your torso weight into it, lift the back heel, pivot, and then just adjust. So holding your weight there so you don't get hurt, you look back, the middle of that hip is where that back foot is, and now slowly let yourself drop that back heel, but keep your upper body on that front leg. Woo! Feel that big stretch right now through the Achilles and your ankle. So keeping your weight there, push into the knee, press forward, the back heel's going to lift. So you're pushing yourself forward, back heel lifts, you're on your toes, and then drop it back. And really feel like you're reaching through the back of that back knee down into that calf and the heel. 2 more times, lifting forward and take it back, reach through, good, and coming forward again, take it back. So we're really working those lower legs, so important. Now, just check your front knees over your ankle to the little toe, then climb your upper body up till the shoulder and hip are in alignment. Good, now tuck under. Woo, get that big stretch right here. Reach through the back knee, trying to straighten it. Nice. Palms up and open. Tuck your chin, tuck under. So just here, keeping that balance. All right, so lift the back heel, straighten the front leg, rebend the front, reach that back heel straight back down. So this is an up-down motion. So think my head goes straight up, I'm tucking under. Now I'm going to get back into that same movement. This is such a brain body because you're bending one leg and keeping the back one straight. And drop on down. Give me 2 more. Pressing it up and taking it down. Good. Nice work, you guys. Coming up and down. Beautiful. Now, can you on the next one, as we come up, lift the front heel too, so you're on the toes of both, then drop the front heel and bend again as you come down. Good. Hey, Ange, bend your elbows. They should be in like this, and think twist the thumbs back. That will give you better balance. One more time. Lift, lifting the front heel and rebend. Now, weight is on that front leg. So put both hands there, shift your weight there. Push to bring that back leg next to the other one. Push down, give a nice curl, flip, roll up, do a shoulder roll. Beautiful. Now we're going to do one more. We're going to do the drop lunge today, but you can do that. So now take that back leg that you just put back and just do a bit of a step back. Make sure that you're over by the hip, front knee. You can wiggle that back leg back. Where do you want to be? Get your shoulder and hips in alignment, and you're just bending the back knee down. So where do you want to be? Middle of shoulder, middle of heel, middle of knee, tuck under, front knee, little toe. When you tuck under, woo, you get a big stretch there, right? You can just bring your arms down, shoulder roll, and now straighten them both back. So let's do it one more time. Just take it straight down. You're just going straight down. You're tucking under. Nice. And bring it back up. Let's add the arms. So on fingers and thumbs together, I'm going to bring my arms up, shoulders down. I'm going to come into a W as I bend the legs. You ready? Wide W. Come on down. Tuck under. Now right there, take your elbow forward and your donut hands back. Lift the back heel higher, then straighten the legs and drop those forearms down. Give yourself a shoulder roll. Let's just do one more like that if you can. Arms back up. Good. You're going to bend straight down. You're in a W. Elbows to the front, donuts to the back. Lift the back heel. Come all the way up. Who's shaking? I am. Shoulder roll. Now come to the front. Just give yourself a turn. You can bring the plies. We're going to do these little cross arm plies here. You ready? So you're going to plie, open to that wide W. We're going to plie here. We're going to lift, straighten the legs, lift the heels. Again, little plie up. Switch the hand in front if you want a little brain body. Let's just do one more. Good. Cross and lift. And come into a little W. Nice work. Shake it out. And we'll do that whole series. Do you want to take something to drink? Let's go ahead and grab something to drink. I really enjoy taking a little bit of time to really explore these lunge moves instead of having to go really fast through them. So you can really get a felt sense, and there's such good stretches for in here. All right, so here we go. Also, they will sculpt your legs for sure. So you have a middle instep, middle heel. Good. Again, take a moment, just noticing. Take the hips forward. Keep the shoulders there. Good. Let's take this the straighter leg. Okay, so bend it slightly. Take a moment, hips forward to think, all right, I'm going to drop my tail. Woo, do I feel that in that hip? Hands right here. Externally rotate, throw those thighs back. And then slowly straighten this one. Nice. So you can even keep that hand there to keep that shoulder back and that thigh back. Other hand, wherever it's good for you. I'm going to put mine here. And let's take it into some movement. So bending, making sure the knee never goes past the toes. If so, you go wider. Tuck under more. Ribs are up, and let's straighten, pulling it back, squeeze at the top. Try not to lock it in. So keep a slight bend, Nancy. Little bend in that front knee. There you go. And take it down again. Good. And right there, think tuck. Turn it out. Ribs is up. And let's take it and straighten. Squeeze at the top. Slight bend. I say straighten, but you do keep a slight bend there. And why do we keep a slight bend? Let's just, for this one, go ahead and lock it back. And you'll notice that you lose a lot of that activation. That's why if you keep it slightly bent and turned out, you have that constant muscle activation there. Tuck, turn out. Don't let yourself cinch down here. Keep everything up. Last one. You ready? Taking it down. Good. Take that hand, rotate out. Ribs are up. Tuck the chin. Let's go. Drop your shoulders, Ange. Drop those shoulders. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? The whole weight of the world is hanging there on Angie's shoulders. We're going to let her drop it. Let's put our hands on here. Good. So knee out. Keep your weight on that. Lift the back heel. I'm going to lift my actual whole foot and drop it so I'm on my toes. Keep your weight there in the front. And then slowly take that back heel, straighten that back leg, drop the heel and reach through it. Oh, gosh, I love that feeling. With this hand on the knee, push forward, lift the back heel, and then let that back heel drop on back. Again, reach, see if you can like reach to the back of the room through your heel and push forward and back. This is so lymphatic, great for edema, for cellulite, for anything basically that's ailing you. If you're going to go take a walk today, ooh, you'll be so happy you did this. One more time. Reach it forward and back. Beautiful. And then from here, use your hands to climb your torso up. Once again, shoulder and hip, tuck under, straighten the back leg, front knee, little toe, palms up, elbows are in close to the body. And then you're twisting those thumbs back. Really good for balance. So let's just lift the back heel, Front leg straightens too, tuck at the top. And then reach that heel back again as you straighten and lean back. And up. And take it back. Nice. Bring it up. And drop it down. Woo, give me just one more. Lift it up. Drop it down. You guys look great. Now, I'm just going to do a couple where we straighten. I'm going to straighten and lift my front heel too, and then drop the front heel and down. I'll just do one more. As you come up, lift the top front heel, drop the heel and drop back. Nice. Weight on that front leg. Bring the back leg next to the front. Hands on either side. Push down. Curl. Take a moment in that curl. Flip, roll it up. Nice big shoulder rolls. And then take that leg back again and we'll readjust. Making sure too that you don't take the back leg directly behind the front. We call that railroading because you won't have any balance. So just make sure it's there. Get yourself in a place. Lean back where your shoulder and hip are in alignment. Not lean back, but put yourself here. And then bend that back knee and adjust the foot. So I got to wiggle that foot back now, my shoulder, my hip, my knee. Good place. Good work. You guys feeling that? Tuck under and then straighten them both. So remember, you're going straight down, which is called a drop lunge, and straight back up. Nice. Straight back down. Good. Tucking under. Woo! Good work, you guys. And up. All right, we're going to add the arms. Fingers and thumbs together. You're in your donut. You're going to take it down into the W as you tuck under. Elbow forward, hand back. Straighten little forearms down. Big shoulders. How about just one more? Arms up. Drop it straight down. Elbow forward, hand back. You can even lift the heel. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Straighten and come forward. Oh. Let's do our little plies. Woo, you feel that in your feet too? Yes. Very good, you guys. Nice work. Take it here and up and drop and lift and here and open, drop. Let's just do one more since we did 3 on the other side. Nice work, you guys. And up and a little W. Let's bring those feet in. Hand away. Stretch it up, bend the knees. Just flick those feet out. Especially if you're doing these in bare feet like I am. Wow, you're going to feel those in those feet. So you really do want to do some flicks. I'm going to do some little lifts with a tailbone drop, lift and lift. Let's do a curl hunch. Knees are bent, curl hunch. Oh, so good. All right, you guys, you know what's after lunges. Yes, it's balance. Hand here, press down. Good work. Let's just take a moment. Heel down, toe up. Turn it in. Now you don't go all the way, right? But you're turning the foot and the ankle so that we're going to work here. Keep the hip down. All your weight's on the stander. And you're just going to take it out. Can you take it out and pause here for a moment? If you can't, bring it in. If you can, we're just going to do some little pulses here. Keeping those toes forward. Keep pushing the hip down and activating at the mid-back. Good work, you guys. Then we're going to take it down and out. 2 and out. Standing knees slightly bent. Last one, good work. And then let's just bring it up and we're going to pause. We'll go to the other side. Standing knee bent though. Tuck, ribs up. Nice work, shake it out. It's that standing leg that really kills you, isn't it? Let's go to this side. Ribs up, hip down again. Both of them are bent. Then we're going to go heel down, toe up, pigeon it in. Good. Take it out, see if you can pause here and really think about that whole thigh bone is there. Standing knee is out. Press. How about just some little pulses there? Little pulses. Little pulse. Very good. We're going to take it down and out and again, down and out and toes are forward. Give me 2 more. Last one. You feeling that in the side of your legs? Probably, and lift. Bend the stander. Tail is dropped. Ribs are up, shoulders are down, and shake it out. Super good, you guys. All right, let's go. Last one on this one. So we're going to come up with a flex, bending, tuck. Let's drop it and turn. Take it out and back. So I'm going to go faster now. You ready? Up, down, out, and up, down, out. Good work. 2 more. Up, down, out, toes forward, up, down, out. You did it. Nice. Shake it out. We'll go to the other side. Looking good today, girls. You ready? Let's take it up. Just pause for a moment. Get your balance. Tail down. Take it down. Turn. Take it out maybe from the heel and ankle. And up. That might help. Let's go faster. Down, out, and back up. Down and out, and back up. Give me 2 more. And back up. Last one. Down and out, and back up. Pause. And shake it out. Woo! I'm feeling all that in the hips. So, of course, we're going to do some hips today in stretch. Let's just do our back one. So, heel back, arm. So, the front arm and front leg, same. Other one here. So, shift your weight. So, I'm just going to let me go from here. So, I'm going to take my back foot back a little bit. And then I'm going to lift my heel. So, my weight now is all over the front. Good. I'm going to press up. And I'm going to now bring this foot in. And I'm going to think turn out at the thigh bone in the hip, and then take it back and touch. When you take it back, if you can pause, tuck and out. So it's a thigh bone rotation with a tuck. So that's why you can really get some nice trimming on the outside there. This looks and actually feels a lot like bar. Okay, so out and in, out and in. Let's point in the back. Really point the toe, then flex and bring it back. Point and flex, point and flex. How about just one more? Point and flex, and then just bring it up. We're not going to do this one. I'm just having you come up and shake it out. That feel a little different when you really get those fine tunings, right? So again, I'll go to the side. So the front leg, that same side arm is the one that's out if it gets confusing. This back foot is back. I like to kind of start here and then just lift the back heel, shift to get my balance. Now, once I'm there, then I'm going to take this foot here, right to the back, and I'm going to think before I move, thigh bones externally rotated, flexing the foot, and then just take it out with a tuck and bring it back in, and out and in. So really think out and bring it in. So yeah, it's a turn out at the hip. 2 more. Nice work. Front knee to little toe. Can you point in the back? When you point, you'll really feel that go right up the tush, point. But if you lean, you'll miss it. And that's why you want to do your best to stay straight up. Do 1 more. And now if you can, bring that leg up. Ta-da! All right, good work. You guys shake it out. So I'm going to grab something to drink. I'm a little parched today. Hydrating it back in. Drinking while doing this really is so good because we're really working the fascia, and then we get in and hydrate. So the combination of the drinking and the moving is so powerful. We're not going to do the second part, but let's do some lat pulls because I just love me some lat pulls. So hands are like this. You're in a scoop mitten, right like this. And then just let's inhale, hunch the shoulders. Nice inhale, hunch. Now think shoulders down, lift the girls. Where can you go where you feel it there? Beautiful. And then just put this foot up, and then you're just going to down, and then bring those arms up. So both legs are bent and the arms are up. Shift your weight so you can go to here. It's a pointed toe on this. So you're thinking ribs up, and here, shift the weight up and tuck right there. It's a lift and a reach. Shoulders down, chin is tucked. 1 more time each side like that, and over, and reach, and over. Now we're going to do it without the whole shift. So just get yourself centered, and here we go. Lift, touch, 2, and tuck the tail. So as you're lifting that knee, you're thinking tail down and chin tucked. I see tucked, you know what I mean, keeping it back so you're not lifting your head. And 1 more time each side. 1 more. Are you ready? Just reach those arms out. Woo! Beautiful. Now we'll do the puppet pull. So just get yourself into your puppet pull position. Hips are forward bent. We're turned out. Fingers and thumbs again. Just bring yourself into the big W. Let me see your W's. Good work. Hey, Ange, take your forearms out wider. Yes. And then everybody ribs up here. So you really get that sense. Gosh, you guys look good. All right. So now let's bring the arms back up. So my pointers are here and then they turn towards the face, right? So here we go. In, punch, switch the sides. In and punch. If you go faster, it's easier. So let's speed it up a little. Punch. In and punch. Up, punch. Pointed toes. And up. Punch. There goes Renee. Don't go down, Renee. Everybody will go down if you go down. Okay. I'll try and maintain my balance. So it's interesting because you're turning out and then bringing it forward. Turning it out, bringing it. Last one each side. You can do it. Hang in there with me. Woo, and bring it all the way over. So now we're going to go into some airplanes. So let's take a moment with some airplanes. So with your hands here, on this first one, we're going to do the airplane stretch actually. You can have the legs a little wider on this. So just bring them out, but you do want to have your toes forward parallel. Good work. All right, so I'm just going to bring mine out a little bit, taking the knees out. So arch the tail, bring your shoulders down so that the shoulder and hips in alignment. Outstanding. Let's just take a moment. I'm going to go to my right side. So I'm going to put my right hand here, take my left hand, and you're protecting yourself. Where's your flexibility? So some of us, especially short torsos, might only be able to take our hand to the inside of the calf. If you are a little more flexible, you can go down to the inside of the ankle. If you're real flexible, you can take that arm, and I'm going to put my thumb to my outside of my pinky foot. So everybody find your place. Now, before you go anywhere, the straightened leg, I want you to do a slight bend, turn the knee to the outside, externally rotate that leg, and tighten it. So you're right here. Use that shoulder, the hand presses to get the shoulder to the right. Feel the rotation. Shift your weight back a little bit into your heels. With your head, start to look up, and then take that right arm straight up, thumbs to the front. So you can release out a little bit, do an inhale. And on the exhale, use the hand on the foot to turn the shoulder, and the other one's there. Don't hyperextend. Beautiful. One more time, release, inhale. Feel the rib cage expand on the exhale. Draw your ribs together. Beautiful work. Release. Take that right hand, elbow on that knee, palm up. Release that leg, shift sides. So take a moment, do it really carefully. Forearms on that one now. See where you need to be for this turn, whether it's calf, foot. I'm going to have my thumb on my pinky. Good. Take that hand down into the ground. Turn the shoulder so it rotates to the left now. Once you feel that rotation, then you can take the left arm straight up, thumbs to the ceiling. Don't bring that arm back. You're actually trying to draw a straight line from the top fingers, shoulder, shoulder, and elbow. You're in a straight line. Release out. Inhale. Feel the rib cage expand. Exhale, draw the ribs together. And take that straightened leg and rotate the thighs out with it. Nice work. Release. Now put that forearm there, hand up. Other one on the knee, palm up. Palms are facing each other. Good. You're just getting a good stretch here. Take a moment. You can drop the tail a little bit. And with those legs there, take the knees out. So we'll all just get a good groin stretch. You go to wherever your place is. Outstanding. Now, lift your tail back up. Shift your weight forward. We're going to heel toe it in. Heel in, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes to about 4 fingers, hands to the outside of the calf. Allow yourself to hang. Relax that neck and shoulders. Let the elbows flop to the center, to the front of the body. Then push into the calves to start to curl up. Flip jazz and just roll yourself up really gently. Let the head be the last thing so you can stabilize for blood pressure and then come up and around. Woo! How was that? Give me a thumbs up. You felt that nice rotation, right? Everybody's hot. I love it. All right, so I know we're about 40 minutes. I would like to do threads. Are you guys okay if I do another set, some threads? Time-wise? Okay, beautiful. If you have to go, obviously, have a great day. But this is at the request of one of my dear, dear, dear friends, Jess. On the other side of the planet, she wants threads and we're going to give them to her. So let's just do our side lunge, palms up, open, good work, elbows in. Nice. Now, you know, we're going to take that knee, just rotate right there so that that knee is in. You ready? You're going to shift it over and bring the opposite here. Now, if you can, pause. Standing leg is bent, take that tail down, take that opposite thumb and twist it. Can you get some little turns? Little turns, little turns. Nice work. Now we're going to take it down and switch. Ribs are up. Nice work. Let's go faster. Down and over, down and tuck, down and over. Trying to keep your standing leg bent and out as much as possible. Down and over, whoop, down and up, down and over, down and up. We're going to pause if you can, then come on over. Woo, you're in a nice little plie position. Good work. I'm going to go a little wider from a plie. Get yourself in your little plie. Actually, you know what? Let's go a little wider on the plie. Let's get a good stretch in here while we're here. So wherever your good plie is, pushing down. Let's just take this heel. So lift your heel. Don't shift your weight. So everybody get your weight centered and you're in a plie. Good. Hold there, tailbone down. Try not to lean. Then just lift a heel. You're not shifting a weight. Without shifting the weight, press your heel towards the front of the foot. So just get that nice stretch. Good. Now pretend like you're squishing something under that heel as you squish it down. So it's not just put it down, you're using resistance. Let's go to the other one. Lift the heel. Push it a bit forward. Squish. One more time faster. Lift. Good. Press the heel. Squish it. Notice when you push it down and squish it, if you drop a little bit more thigh bones out, you're going to feel it in those glutes. One more time. Lift. Good. Squish. Good. Now you ready? We're going to lift them both. Try not to let the head go up and down. Make this be lower body. You ready? Lift the heels. Take it down. Lift the heels, down fast. So we're going to lift slow, down fast. One more time, lift, down. Can we switch it? We're going to lift up fast, squish slow. I went too fast for my slow, sorry. Lift fast, slow squish. One more time, lift fast, slow squish. All right, you ready? Tuck, 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 tuck as you come all the way up. Who's ready to kick that out? Oh, that was a lot of external rotation. So take those sides and internally rotate. Nice work, you guys. All right, let's go to the other side for those threads. So you're in a nice little side lunge. Push down to lift the ribs, tuck in the chin, palms up and open. Good. First one, we're going to pause and do a little stretch. You ready? So just take it across. Good. Again, the opposite thumb, like the more you can twist that back, you can get this knee and the hip to do a little bit more turn. So you get a little bit in there. Beautiful work. We're going to take it down. Switch and pause on this first one. Ribs are up. Don't go down, Renee. Turn it out. And again. Nice. Are you ready? Let's go faster. Down and over. I can just hear you going, shut up and move. Down and over. Because it's what I would be saying to me as well. And down and over. Down and up. Down and over. Down and up. Don't go down, Renee. Down and over. Down and up. We're going to pause into our plie. Oh, good work. Go out a little bit wider. We're not going to work those lower legs. You'll be happy to know. Just come on into here. A nice stretch, tuck and under. But we are going to do a side. So tilt, 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 tilt. See if you can put that elbow in there. Hand, I like to kind of have mine like on the front of that, inside of that foot so I can pull it back. So that knee goes back, that shoulder's back. Other arm, I'm going to put it up, palm. I'm going to go a little lower. I'm going to root that hip down and stretch. Woo! So you're rooting the hip and leaning. So you have that bidirectional stretch. Flip the top hand. Now you're going to push this hand into the leg to keep that shoulder straight as you scoop to the other side. Look at us. Hand here, other side. Elbow is up, palm. I'm going to drop a little bit lower for me, rooting that hip and stretch. Woo! Good work, release. How about again? If you can go lower, do. If not, that's fine. And reach. Beautiful. Let's flip the top hand. Push this one down and bring yourself up. Good work. And are you ready? Straighten, straighten, straighten. Good work, you guys. Kick it out. Woo! Nice. I call these figure eights, right? Just internally rotate, but get some upper body movement as well. So good, so good. All right. Let's end this session with, let's do a set of hold downs just because we have to, right? All right, palms up. Let's see what's going to be the count for this Saturday. How about fours, singles, twos, fours and twos. We're going to start with fours, then singles. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the side. It's 1 and 2, 3, and 4. Singles, front and side. 2, just see how you feel in those hips now. 3, and side a little looser, maybe 4, and side 2, count is front, 4, 2, side, 4, 2, now fours, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the side, it's 1, and 2, 3, and 4, ending twos, front, 4, 2, and side, 4, 2, and switch. Woo, ribs are up. Let's start with our fours. Here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the side. 1, 2. Really feel like a dancer. Singles, front and side. 2 and side. Very regal. 3 and side. 4 and side. 2 count is front. 4, 2. Side 4, 2. Now fours again. 1 and 2. 3 and 4 to the side. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go with twos to finish it. 2 and side. 2. Whoa, so good, you guys. I can tell everybody's like, oh, my upper body's dying. So let's just let it flow. Let that head drop. Doing some nice little sways. Let the upper body drop. Woo! I like to lift the shoulder and slide over so I feel that all the way down the sides. I'm going to sway myself back up. It's almost like you're washing the windows, isn't it? Wash those windows. That's a nice way of thinking about it. Because I know my windows could use a good washing. Beautiful. Coming back to center. So good, you guys. I hope you feel good. Let me grab myself some drink as I end this session.